Where did the Vikings come from?
The people of Britain called the invaders Danes, but they came from Norway and Sweden as well as Denmark.
Did the Vikings really wear horned helmets?
Vikings never wore horned helmets. European Christians added the detail to make the Vikings look even more barbarian and pagan, with horns like Satan's on their head.
Did the Vikings really travel the sea on longboats?
Powerful ships have always been associated with Vikings, and this is because they did indeed know how to build excellent ships. Their most commonly used boats were longboats, which could fit 60 Vikings at a time and were designed to be able to land on and depart from land easily.
The Vikings launched raids in Britain during summer and then went back home to spend winter. True or false?
False. Not all Vikings were warriors. Some came to fight, but others came peacefully to settle. They were farmers and kept animals and grew crops. They were skillful at crafting and made beautiful metalwork and wooden carvings.
The Vikings ruled over parts of the British Isles for more than 200 years. True or false?
True. By 865, an army of Vikings sailed across the North Sea and invaded the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms, all except for Wessex, which was ruled by Alfred the Great. They made a peace agreement. The Anglo-Saxon lands were to the west, and the Viking lands, known as the Danelaw, were roughly to the east. The Viking presence dwindled until 1066, when William the Conqueror and the Normans invaded England.
William the Conqueror was of Viking descent. True or false?
True. In the late 9th century, Charles the Simple, king of West Francia, granted Rollo, a Viking ruler, permission to stay and farm the fertile land between the Seine and Rouen. The area eventually became known as Normandy. His great-great-great-grandson, William the Conqueror, took England in 1066.
America was discovered by the Vikings. True or false?
True. Around 500 years before Christopher Columbus discovered the American continent, Vikings had visited its shores, landing in what is now Canada in around AD 1000.
The days of the week are named after Viking gods. True or false?
True. The great god Woden gave Wednesday. Tuesday and Friday are named after Tyr and Frigg, the god and goddess of war and marriage. Finally, the Norse god of thunder and strength, Thor, gave Thursday.